And I am Miss Galaxy International 2025.
Miss Galaxy. I
had the pleasure of working with some of the youth, right? Some of the youth on Tuesday, and I got to share a bit of my story, my backstory, why I went into pageantry, what the Lord has done for me personally the past few years, and also to teach a bit of etiquette.
Youth in there and I mean mabuni dinkomo ye ko abrabomu ne entia me kogina yeso honfefo ne ma me famu na me san erade na me so cheche wo mo sane yesi ye neoma suban ne neoma wo se ye da na disi e konipa mu a.
I shared with them that etiquette is used as a tool and it is often seen or quoted as being the great equalizer.
Na me chia won say ye ka ne ye ani nsu wo se wo da na bonten a e ya ade a onipa kura de ne konanim e bo so manipa nyina ti bi ye pe baby amwo bia.
Oftentimes it is believed that etiquette can take you further than education.
Abre bebre ne ye chidi se ene ye ne de ma de yesua nsa na school da ma de sua kranka ba.
So at home, back home, when I teach a lot of young girls or young women, along with self-confidence, self-esteem, beauty, all of those things, I always like to teach them etiquette because it can take them so far in life.
Baby, I mean, woman, chino. I am a boabo and colano, me boabo and mayano. Na me church or soon by a was a wood day didn't nipum. Nancy, I may as I'm a choma moment you mujidi. No one who said we a nipper would do nippum, I was so. So excuse me. So I also want to share with you some of these tools. So no matter what room you go into, because you will be successful people, you are successful people, you will be able to sit at any table because you know how to speak the language that's in the room that is unspoken. And me person nanso erade na me so church officer me hwemo a mo ye nipa mo bedi yie mo ye nipa akese wa ma won nsem enu nti erade na me so e be hira wa no pei na ma church officer wo betena mpanyifo opono ho na no na beboa no hu ne wo se wo ye ne ne ensese wo ye.
So I will just share with you a few techniques, a few tools to put in your back pocket so you can use on a day-to-day basis. It does take a little practice, especially in certain countries, the customs may be a bit different, but I will teach you things that are pretty universal. Wo bone part ho a wo kɔ wani ma babo adaache bia na ne ameche onye se bia ha wo kɔ a wontumi nye ha wo kɔ abeye meche wo ne baabia obekɔ bia obetumi aye yegitum wo baabia. You'll be surprised at how easy it is. It's very everyday, but it takes a little practice.
Me ba beche obonso na se we de enye den nanso ke se modern mo kakra ba mansa na watumi aye.
For instance, I know here in Ghana or in many African countries, you don't shake with your left hand or you don't give things with your left hand. That's not a thing in the U.S. You give with either hand. But that is an example of a certain custom or protocol. That's etiquette.
Ya ka ene ye ne nyoma wo se ye ya. Baby de ye sonko, baby de ye gitum, baby ye nyintum. Mikro mu ho de won sabenkum, utimi de chia, don sabenkum, e ma panyini mu ade. E honya atem didie ha wo ye pe asemaba.
Also here, a young person is to never look an older person in the eye, right?
Yeah.
That's not a thing in the U.S. Especially a younger person should always look at an elder in the eye because that's a sign of respect.
Me hono baby am free ba no. Me pa cho akwala oni panyini kasa na opese o chese wo buna. Aje se wo di wani ehwe nanim na one na kasa. Pa cho ye kurom a oni panyin kasa hwe nanim to obekase. Ebi kura wani aye chen chese wo mu ade. Nti yen na wo se suit ahwehwe nchenchen. Omo nso ye sa chese wo mu ade. Nti hwe nanim na one na kasa.
So if you ever deal with an American, always look at them in the eye, because if you don't, it may seem like you're trying to hide something or you're not confident, but looking at someone in the eye shows that you are equal, you are level to them, and that also you respect them.
Yo, me pacho. Se woni obi kasa na ya America di na one kasa mesro, mu ani hwe nanim. Ene na me koye boa me fiada no. Mese oni obi kasa o ya America ni a mu ani kosua nhwe ni kosua na ne kasa wo hwehwe nchenchan na asa wo di bibi isia na wo di ntro
We went chance as some now walk no and yan no crack. And I said, who so ye nipa nka obetimi ne nadin sa wo so. Na mom se wo hwe nanim se ne kasa kye se me bi wo se me ye nipa se ne wo ye nipa na ba bia me wei esese me wo metimi ne waka ne me ne wo kan.
Thank you. Okay. So there are a few things that I will show you, just how to introduce yourself to someone. So when you introduce, may I have one volunteer?
Patro me pese me sure say ye hia wo bia ye nim wa ye da ye ho adi. Me pese nipa ba akoba. Nipa ba ko ntu ne ho nchen na omra ne nsua de sisi a. Patro hia nipa ba ako. Utu ho acha ya ba me esua de. Princess, get up and come.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. It's okay.
Come. Okay. So this is pretty universal on how you should introduce yourself to someone. Remember, always look someone in the eye. Don't look down because you're not inferior to them.
Me patro we de ya dia tum ba bia wo hia wo bia wonnim na wo da wo ho adi. Enhwe fom. Wonye nipa sabi, wonye nipa chen o. Enti mesira wo hia ne de a wani hwe nani nkosua.
So, can you just show me how you would introduce yourself to me first?
Mpacho, udi kan sanka wonni mi na wahia mi. Obetimi akatwi mpacho. Aha, wonni mi na wahia mi sanka sen na obefa so abeda ho adi. Udi kan ya ode no nhwe se ye pepepe. Ana ye de bibi beka ho. Timpacho da ho adi che.
Oh, that was good. Can you say that in the mic?
Hello, my name is Mary, and you?
That was good. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead. That was really good. The formula to introduce yourself to someone, you always say, hello, good morning, hello, good afternoon, hello, good evening. Then you will say, my name is Keera Yoang, or I am Keera Yoang. So you always give first and last name, and it's nice to meet you. So can we try that again?
Patron, you know what cheche mu say. Ye nua ba yi ye na mmom. Enipa no hia ne de a. E wo se wodi kan chia no anopo wa wie o ma ha. Patron ma ha. Ma jo ma chi. Na wo bo wudin, patron bo wudin ba ko. Bo wudin ni mienu nyina. Na afi wa chia no.
Okay, try one more time.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm well. My name is Mary Osi, and you?
I'm fine. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Okay.
too.
Patron wa ya de pa ye mo ye nsemu mfama.
Okay. So that was really good. It can be a little intimidating meeting someone for the first time, but you got to act like this your only time, right? So say if you're up for a promotion. I'm sorry, I'm speaking fast now, and my accent is changing.
It's okay. No patche say, e bia wonnim obi hu kakra be wo mu. Wonnim no, afa na wahia no. Na wo ba beda wo ho adi a kire no. Nanso me patcho, ye ne te say, wo da wo ho adi bia wonhia ne biem. Enti ene ya wo de kire no no wo kire ne nipasu a wo ye. E bia no wanhu biem. Enti wo so ma akokuduro mra wo mu, na wo so da wo ho adi kire no.
So say for instance, you are up for a promotion, and I'm a person that has the authority to increase your salary, right? You want to make a good impression. So you don't give a weak handshake, and you always look them in the eye and be approachable. So smile at them, hold the eye contact, and give a nice firm handshake. So
Me patcho yam fa ne say we de ye adwuma mu. Obi owo tumi so obo abaso anase wakete obekasa me atum de me se wo hia na enhwe nchen hwe nanim wonsa no nso me patcho yemfa yensa no nchea so ne nsa ni mu mo so wo akokuduro na chia no.
So I notice you're shaking from here, you shake from here. So the strength should come from this area, and you just give a nice firm grip. And yeah, there you go.
Say who send you see here no enti enye yensa no ne ye de chia ahode ne wo ye henti so ne nsa nim wo so ne kakra na wa chia.
So the control comes from this area. I'm sure a lot of the men know that already.
E mema ne de omhoden da enti omo ye ma na ya de yensa no ketu abi chia ye nya ne sa so ne nsam na wa chia ne yie.
Even the women should give a firm handshake, right?
Ma no so ai enya won sa san chia so ne nsam na wa chia
Yes.
ne.
Okay, so let's try one more time.
Yes, I biom na ya hye.
Okay, do the whole thing one more time.
We are doing it again.
Good morning.
The introduction again.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
I'm Miss Mary Helsi, and you?
I'm Keera. It's so nice to meet you.
You're welcome.
Awesome. So the last thing is, when you shake someone's hand a couple times, like 1, 2, 3, you can let their hand go. You don't have to hold it the whole time. That's just a bit awkward.
Adia ba ko ne sem patron ne say aso ye nsem ne ache awie de papa say ache awoso ye nsam ye nsa pa ne wayi wonsa ne se bia wo so ne nsa akosise mu bedi nkomu ne nyina eno no hye den twa yiye asa.
Okay, thank you so much.
Everybody shall you ne aba wa ya ye mbo ye nsem ma no.
Okay, the last thing I would teach, may I have a chair?
Pacho opa akunya na ne etwa to ko opese o kire ye nyina.
Is how to sit with proper posture, especially for a woman, because there are different ways you sit.
May I
have another volunteer, a woman? Please.
Another one?
Yeah, one more. Okay, thank you. Thank you for being brave. Okay. Can you show me how you will sit down in a chair? Were you here Tuesday? Okay. That was good. Try one more time. Okay. Okay. And what will you do with your legs when you're sitting? Nice. Very good. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Good job. So stand up one more time. Okay, the only thing is when you're sitting, you want to try to sit with your back as straight as possible. And what you did well is when you have on a skirt or a dress, you do brush the underneath, smooth it out as you're sitting down. So you want to sit as straight as possible. Try not to bend and sit.
What tenasia and Kwamumu and Sana what tenasi. What tenasia where chino, Enyan and Tenten so say, or same will book a cra. Na atadiano and tenasi boom. What are the in Abamwa? Into what tenasia, what don't suffer, Sebi, what tenasi say, you know. There's atadian, what's no. No what tenasi, two best or no what I understand. I want to name Moamoy. Name one of your idea was Sadia and or Quanimu, yet tenasia young Quanimu.
So you will sit as straight as possible. You can scoot back some, and your back is never on the chair. So you should sit up.
Pacho, tenasia, Yanjin na kunyum. What tenasia? We're chinning sending all the cottonas and now was saying, oh, bonano. This are what tenasisa and not a kunyanim, yet na kunyanim.
So you can rest your back from time to time because it does get a little tiring, but you should always sit straight. And for your legs, what you do for a woman is you cross at the ankle.
Wachino, what's Nasia? Ebi a berente wa na wajia da kunyanum kakra. Bayan fani se ebi a wo kwa adwuma interview ana bibi. Ya nyeje na mu kotenasia tenase mani pani hu se wone na ebeye ne ya na afa so wonan no se ne a wa ye ne de sa ne ye no se oba wotenasia na wa cross se wonan.
So you will cross on either side. So cross to your left or cross to your right.
Pacho ya nan no ya cross ya mani nyina ye mfimfin sa nti ye chia ya nan ne se ne wo de kodi fan betimi a chia no benkum so ana wa chia na ko.
Or you can have your legs straight if you like.
Enya sa se ne wa ya nso betimi aye ne sa.
The last way you can sit, I know a lot of ladies cross like this. This isn't seen as the most proper, if you will. So if you cross at the knee, you cross and slant your leg. So to either side. So same thing.
Oba betimi aka ne nan ya nso sane a wo ye no no. Na nso kan ya nso amani nyina ntenten. Mema de o kan nan ya nso mutimi gina ntenten. Oba de o kan nan ya nso ana wa chia wo nan sane o ye no no. Eko nifa ana eko benkum.
And this is especially if you have on a skirt or a dress to make sure there are no mishaps. So you're covered.
Niente so oba wo tena se na wo kan na na ya so mama na gina ho ne se. Ebi ana tade na ehye wo na esu akakra. Tuko kan na na ya so mama gina ho pa wo de asem aba. Na wo chia wo na ne de beboa wa kan tade no ahye wo sere ne ho sa na asem bia ama.
And for a man would usually cross like this. I know guys cross like this, right?
Ose me ma ne de mutimi yese mu sa asem bia ni mo ho nti no. Mo de mo na mutimi chiachia ne se na mo pebia.
And yes, I believe I've exhausted my 10 minutes.
Onim se ne bra na so. Let me talk about the lap.
Yes, so also, if a lady so happens to have a skirt that's a little short, you can always put on, in the US, we call it a lap scarf, like, ma'am, this lady has on her right there. You can put it across your legs. But when you cross at the ankle, either way, it'll close the gap. So that's what the crossing is for. That'll help you.
Okay. Me pacho, ye hono. Wo sha atade ma etra wo kotodwo ne basoro kakra ye beka se eyetia sane aha ye ka no eno de ba bia eyetia eno nti sane aye nua ma ne bi e de ade egu won sra so ne ye besra se wo sha atade a wo kotodwo no e da ho pa ba bia beko bia no na wa fa ade a eso a wo betimi de akata wo tena ase a no na wo de akata wo na ho enye sa so eno nti na woni bibia sa ade a ade se wo nan no wo ye ni sei na wa keka wa atade na hye ho na no nso abo.
Okay, can you try one more time? Straight. Oh, good job. Okay, in your ankles. There you go, girl. Nice. Okay. That is all that I have for today, so thank you so much for your time.
And you what am I in and you radin in shall set utie. Yada was sene bresso winya de maya.